Mountaintop removal is a very serious topic for environmental science. It is mostly kept away from the eyes and ears of the public because of how much damage it does. Mining companies have tried to find more efficient ways to mine coal, and rather than digging it out by hand or digging it out with machines, they have figured that it is very efficient to actually just explode it out of the mountains. In doing so, it causes a lot of recklessness and a lot of damage to the environment. There are many things near the cities. There's running water, lakes, trees, and all of these play an important part of the city. Mountaintop removal is done by using explosives on the mountain and actually destroying the very tip of the mountain and then sifting through all the rubble that is there for the coal. When this happens, a lot of the rubble from the explosion just falls into the valleys below the mountains, which sometimes contains the rivers that people depend on. When the coal falls into the rivers, it can do many different things. It can dam up the rivers, which causes a lack of water going towards the places that need them. It can also fill the water with toxins, so that the water becomes very toxic for people and the plants. So all the trees around the area would die, and pretty much all the vegetation. When a dam is created, it can block off the water, or it can actually cause a intense powered stream of water, which has been known to cause erosion and knock out things like bridges and other things around people's homes. Another serious part of mountaintop removal is a story that happened in Kentucky back in the year 2000, in which the water was dammed up for a while and got infected with the coal toxins, and then once the dam broke, it actually flooded a city in Kentucky. And the mayor there stated himself that he thinks it was one of the greatest environmental disasters that happened on their side of the Mississippi River. But the mining companies actually tried to cover up the story as much as they can, so it wasn't as well known as it should have been. Mountaintop removal over the past couple of decades have destroyed hundreds of mountains. And another thing that people hate about this is they consider it another way that humans try and play God, because God put mountains here for us, and if we are destroying them, they are entire mountains wiped out, turned into valleys, not turned into valleys or plains, just completely flat ground, no more mountain. Completely destroyed mountains. What you can see here is just the first step of the mountain, starting with the very top. And they usually blow up the mountains that are further away from cities, but it still has a great effect on cities. Because of the disaster in Kentucky back in 2000, there has actually been a group of people formed called I Love Mountains. It's It's actually a website called ILoveMountains.com where they actually try and help show people what actually goes on. I can give you a quick The only real way to help prevent this environmental disaster is to simply raise awareness and help stop mountaintop